Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a great day today. If you're on and watching, just let me know. Put a comment below or wave or say hello. I would love to see who is watching today. I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about how you can start a new exercise program. Hi, Sarah. So where I wanted to start was I know that with this time now, a lot of people are finding that they are wanting to get out for walks, get out into the fresh air and sunshine, and that is awesome. And I've always had, I've been saying since the start of isolation that a lot of people are going to start to get healthier and fitter because they're going to start combining some more exercise just to have the reason to get outdoors, which is awesome. So I just wanted to come to you and say, hi, Michelle. A few little tips on what you can do if you have started or you are thinking about starting a new exercise program. And what is the best way to do this without going into overwhelm? Because sometimes, and let me know in the chat if you felt like this. I know with me, when I've started new programs or new things or goals that I'm training towards, I tend to go all out, and then what happens is I get a bit overwhelmed and I think, oh, it's just too hard, or it's not happening quick enough, or I'm not feeling good today, or I'm a bit tired. Oh, maybe I just won't do it today. And it's really, really easy to get off track, really easy. Anyone else kind of feel that? Yeah. Hi, Larissa. So my tip for you is this. If you are brand new to exercise and you have not exercised before and you're considering starting to exercise, start small. Okay? Why? Because when you start small and build it up into your daily routine and habit, and it then starts to become something that you do, it doesn't become such a chore. Okay, so what do I mean? So if you are completely new, all I want you to think about in your schedule is 3 times a week. That's it, three. 1, 2, 3. And if you can't manage 3 in your schedule, 2. Okay, minimum of 2, maximum of 3 times. Okay, and where I want you to start is at least doing those walking. Okay, minimum 2, maximum 3 in your first week. All right, walking between 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, now once you feel that you are doing that really easily, then you step it up a notch. Okay, and sometimes that might take a week for some people, it might take 2 weeks for some people, it may take 3 weeks for some people, but that's okay, because what you're doing is you're starting to make this part of what you do, your weekly ritual, to get out 2 to 3 times a week for a 30 to 40-minute walk. Now, you might say it takes you 4 weeks. Awesome. So you've been walking 3 times a week for 40 minutes for 4 weeks, and that's easy now. So we need to ramp it up a notch. Okay, so then from there, in your second month, you're going to maybe extend that to an hour walk 3 times a week. Okay, so extend the length of time 3 times a week. Okay, then when that starts to get easier for you, then maybe extend that to 4 times a week, where you're going to still walk 3 times, but your 4th session might be starting to integrate some strength training. Now, that doesn't mean you need to go to the gym, okay? That means simple things, and I'm going to talk to you about 3 simple exercises that you can work your whole body without going to the gym, without equipment, just using your own body weight. Okay, let me just check if there's any, no messages, but yeah, it's really easy. And when you break it down into these small achievable goals and take that pressure off it being hard, because it's not, it makes it more doable, it makes it more habit, it makes it more routine. And that's the key, guys, making it habit and routine so it doesn't feel like it's a chore. Okay, so what was I up to? So we're up to adding the 4th session in, okay? So you're still doing your 3 1-hour walking a week and adding your 4th session in, which is going to be strength training. 3 exercises, push-ups, okay, squats, and planks. And I'm sure you've heard of all of these. Now, there are all varying levels for these 3 exercises, push-ups, squats, and planks, all right? Whatever fitness level you are at. Okay, now I have a PDF that I'm happy to share with you if you want. Just comment below to share the PDF and I'm happy to send it over to you. It has visuals of all the different levels and what you can do. 3 exercises. Your push-ups is working all your upper body, your arms, your chest, okay? Your squats is working your lower half, your legs, your butt, okay? And then your planks, again, is working your abs, of course, but when you're in that plank hold position, everything is working, shoulders, back, glutes, the whole lot. Okay, so this is why I simplified as much down to 3 simple exercises to get you started. And then when this gets easy, you just keep layering and layering and layering to, to make the intensity more. Now, in terms of intensity, go the squat and the planks, definitely. I love squats and planks. They're probably my 2 favorite exercises if I have to choose any. I was a massive leg girl when I was working out in the gyms a lot and loved anything to do with legs. So, yeah. Anyway, that's another life. So with the intensity, start off small, like I said, 30 to 40 minute walks when you're starting. And the intensity of it should be, you should be able to carry a conversation. And some of you have probably heard this before. Okay, I should be able to talk with someone and maybe just feeling a little bit puffed. And that's a great intensity to be at. So that's a good way to monitor it if you don't have a heart rate monitor or a Fitbit or anything like that. Okay, but depending on your age, your heart rate should be anywhere between, 120 to 150. Okay, you don't need to go any higher than that. Yeah, me too, but I've gotten slack with my running, so I have to get back up to that. But that was all because I had my issues with my feet, but they're all good now, so I have to get back into it. So running is a great type of exercise that you can definitely lead up to. Okay, so that is something you can add to. So your walks and can incorporate a bit of a walk and run as well, the fitter that you get. All right, so that's really, really important. Then you can start doing something that is called HIIT. Now, some of you may have heard this before, and I use this a lot with my group fitness training, purely because it helps my clients get the maximum out of a 45-minute session where they are increasing their heart rate, decreasing their heart rate in intensity. So high to low intensity. Now, what does that mean? So when you're walking at that normal constant rate, you're burning a certain amount of calories, all right, or kilojoules, whichever you prefer to use. Now, once you've burned them, you've burned them. That's it. That's all you get, okay? When you use workouts that push your heart rate up and down above the threshold, okay, what that actually does is it flips a switch in your metabolism and it keeps you burning for longer. So not only do you burn the calories that you are burning whilst you're exercising, but if you've spiked your heart rate enough during that exercise, it will keep it burning for a few hours thereafter the exercise. And that's really key, okay? So as you get fitter, you can start to incorporate a little bit of that type of training. Now, has anyone got any questions or anything about what I've said so far? Seems simple enough to kind of take on. I'll just have a look in the chat. No questions that I can see, but if anyone is later watching the replay and you do have questions, definitely put them in the chat and I will come back and check and see if I can answer them for you. But as I said, start off slowly, make it part of your routine. Remember, it takes up to at least minimum 21 days to form a habit and up to 72 days to make it automatic. Okay, so that's what the research tells us. So we need to keep that in mind when we're trying to enforce new things into our routines. All right, to start off slow, look at your schedule. If 3 is too much, take it down to 2. Start with 2. You know, you're going to feel so good about yourself if you've got 2 walks in this week. Then the next week, you're going to feel awesome about yourself if you've got 3 walks in. Now, that is better than not doing anything at all. All right. And then you slowly build. And when that becomes easy breezy for you, start to layer and add things on, and then start to incorporate the length of cardio time. Okay. Maybe incorporate the walk and the run. Then also incorporate a bit of strength training where it looks at those 3 exercises: push-ups, squats, and planks. Okay. So if you have any more questions, let me know. If you would like a copy of my simple workout, I'm happy to give you that so that you can start using those different levels of exercise skills to start incorporating when you get to that point. That's it from me. Have a good rest of the day, and I will chat to you soon. Bye.